trading daughters for murderers. 4 female Israeli hostages are back home after 476 days in captivity. A sea of Israelis marking the joy of those women being reunited with their family and the pain for the remaining 90 hostages whose liberation still hasn't come. This is the moment the hostages, their families, Israel, and the world has been waiting for. Liri Albach, Daniela Gilboa, Karina Ariev, and Nama Levy are back in the arms of their loved ones after a 15-month nightmare at the hands of Hamas. They're all soldiers who were in an observation unit on the Gaza border on October 7th. To secure their freedom, Israel released 200 terrorists from Israeli prisons, 120 of which murderers serving life sentences for committing violent acts in cold blood against Jewish people. Thousands of Israelis flocked to Hostage Square to watch a play-by-play on local news of the hostages' journey to freedom. We watched as Hamas orchestrated a grotesque spectacle in Palestine Square, forcing the female captives to smile and wave, even giving them gift bags, a deranged parting present before returning them to their families. Hostage Square erupted in cheers the moment the people learned that the hostages were in the hands of the IDF. I spoke to crowdgoers about the strong show of support and the welcome home.
The families, I thinking of them, and I'm just waiting to see them happy and they can recover from these horrible days. It feels very weird that we're in this situation.
With all of this celebration, there are still 90 hostages being held, and we cannot stop until all of them are home. Not only the women, not only the children, not only sick, the men, all of them, all 90 have to come home.
We're a lot better than them. They're animals. Even I wouldn't even call them animals because I think it's
Beneath even an animal.
Yes, definitely. Even animals don't treat other animals as they do.
Liri Albag, just 19 years old, had barely begun her military service when Hamas kidnapped her. Daniela Gilboa, 20 years old, a talented musician who was snatched from Kibbutz Nahal Oz. 20-year-old Karina Ariev, who may still dream of becoming a psychologist after her 476-day nightmare. And Nama Levy, the 20-year-old triathlete who became one of the faces of October 7th after this video of her went viral, showing the terrorist dragging her by her hair into a pickup truck with blood-soaked clothes and her hands tied behind her back. This exchange, part of a broader 6-week ceasefire agreement that started last week. This day, though, heavy with the weight of those still being held captive and the reality that mass murderers are being celebrated in the streets of Gaza. Even the sadistic and brutal lack of humanity from Hamas pales in comparison to the joy of the Israelis coming back home. At the same time, we must remember this is a spiritual battle between good and evil, between those who celebrate life and those who glorify death. Reporting for the Real Life Network from Israel, I'm Daniel Cohen.